Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit has for the collective. I hope you all are doing well. Again, in my makeshift area, so please excuse the background. Still in the process of the feng shui. So I can get settled here with these good energies flowing about the place. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What's the collective need to know and be made aware of? Thank you all for your likes, your shares, your comments, the follows, the positive participation. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What's the collective need to know and be made aware of at this time? Please and thank you. Ooh. Okay. We got two knights out here. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Now, okay, so at the bottom of the deck is the Will card. So, you know, that's a great positive omen to have because, you know, the Will means forward direction. I'm not even going to talk about if it were in the reverse, but just know that that forward direction means you're in the right direction, because if it were going backwards, then that would mean there's some more healing to do. There's some more, you know, some deeper things to look at and bring out and, you know, address so you can move on. But that's behind you. We're moving forward. And it's also the good luck card in tarot. But let's see and understand what's going on here, because this is the underlying energy of the reading. All right, so I kind of snickered in the beginning when I saw the two knights come out. Well, the first one, because it's like somebody still wanting to desperately make an offer. Like, hello, can you please pay attention to me, is what this Knight of Pentacles is screaming right here. And I hear it's kind of loud and clear because I'm also looking at the symbolism in these two cards. I can't help but see that these are two like whole round complete circles. So somebody's wanting to come back and, you know, okay, so I'm seeing like the 180. You know, a 180 is like, you know, I've changed. I'm a different person now. Look at me. Can't you tell? Because it's all outwardly appearances. And, you know, the Pentacles are about materialism. So it's like, what can I show you, or what can I give you to convince you that I've changed? Because I'm not really feeling this energy right here with this Knight of Pentacles. So that 180 is like, it's not like a total 360, even though they would like for me to believe that like that's a full circle. It's not. I'm not feeling it. Now with the Will card, they're feeling it because they know that that good luck is on your side. They know that that will is in forward motion away from their trifling ass, right? So they want to be a part of that. They want to come in and see what they can gain. Material. Knight of Pentacles on the horse. What can I get from this person? But let me try to show that I'm trying to give them something. And then I'm going to end up just swiping everything away from them when they have their back turned. So that could be by way of your energy, your time, you know, your love. This is about gain for this Knight of Pentacles. All right, let me just go ahead and see what's behind this guy or girl. It's the energy, not gender-based. Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles is, all about celebration. So this Three of Cups is like, yeah, you remember the time, ha, 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 ha. Like, you know, the scene at a bar, everybody's drinking and having a good time. But, you know, when the drinks wear off, it's like, oh, you're still the same old, same old. That's what you're telling yourself if they convince you to go out with them and have a drink, right? And then the next day, when all that battery in their back wears off, You know, you're able to see, go beyond the surface of what they're trying to present to you to show you who they are. And, you know, but really deep down, they're still the same person. You realize that after the partying. Look, there's the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So that's like, we call this like a not so fortunate card in tarot, because it's like, if this, okay, so wands mean action, right? So this is like a page. A page is like the adolescent of all the court cards. So it's like the very minor thing that can be done. But it's like you can't even do that. Like, you tried to do all of this with the facade of painting a picture of who you are on your beautiful horse with your pinnacles sticking out. You know, this could be designer labels. This could be just them clean themselves up, fresh shave, or hair done, or whatever, new clothes, whatever. Just outside, they want to show you who they are, but on the inside, they're not that person. It's still a mask. So it's like the next day, it's like, oh my God, you're still a jerk. You know, with this Page of Pentacles reverse is what you're telling yourself. You realize, right? I'm hoping it doesn't get that far for you, but just in case, just know these things that I'm about to tell you. Here's the Emperor here. So the Emperor is like, you know, I could look at the Emperor on both sides of the coin, right? So if the Emperor is here, this is egotistical cockiness for this Knight of Pentacles, thinking they can still get away with the prior BS. Like, if they just clean themselves up, then maybe they'll appear and look and feel new to you, you know, to the one who tossed them for being a fraud. That could be part of that Emperor. And then the other part of the Emperor is you being hip to game now. Like, you knowing exactly who you are, and you're rightfully seated on a throne because you've achieved that status. You know exactly what's going on here, and they know that they can't penetrate this. Like, they can't go speak to a certain person to get to you. Like, they got to come straight to you. You're the Emperor. So I can look at it that way too. But with the Seven of Cups reverse, you know, this has to do with somebody who is literally out of their mind, like losing their mind. So this could be just like the denial that they're no longer able to get through, but they're still going to try, because what does a crazy person do? They believe their own narrative. They believe what's in their head, but we label them crazy because we're like, are you serious? Did you really think that was going to work? Like, you really thought about that? And that's what you came up with? Yeah. That's your Knight of Pentacles in summary, all right? They're going to come, again, with an offer that's going to try, well, they think it's going to entice you because it's a pentacle. It's something materialism-wise, surface level stuff. But you're not impressed. At least that should be the outcome. But let's look at this Knight over here. So this is how the cards were laying down, and that's the other half of my snicker when I saw the two Knights, because on the opposite end of that, and it could be the same energy here, it's like, they're not going to take my offer. I could come in and I could cry my heart out. I can tell them that I'm the worst person on earth and I don't even deserve to be in their presence, but they're not going to believe me. They're not going to take me back as this Knight of Cups reverse. So then, you know, it could put them in a place to where they can't mount their horse and get to you because their confidence level is so low, or either the barriers are set up to where there's just some physical things getting in the way that's causing them to be blocked from your energy, which rightfully so. That's how this works. They might get in the car and then the car stalls on their way to you, or an accident or anything like that. And then plus the cups, you know, that has a lot to do with them drinking. You know, the cups are emotion, so it's like the scapegoat. What vice can they do? And in addition to that Seven of Cups over here with that Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like, what can they depend on to take them out of their misery? Oh, man. All right, the Sun card. So the Sun card could just mean that, you know, maybe there's a child here that they want to be a part of their life, and they're realizing that they missed out a lot, you know, and that's why they're in this place of escapism for years now. I mean, I don't know how many years, just depending on how old your child is and how long they've been absent out of the child's life, if that's what the Sun card is representing. I don't see the Sun card representing anything else, because happiness would be them being on the right track and then them organically finding their way back to you, but everybody's in a good place, right? Everybody's in a healing place to where you can pick up and move forward, but that's not the case here. So the Sun card for me would not represent like a union of sorts with your person in this, well, with you with you and this energy. I feel like it has to do with them wanting to come in and reclaim a person. Like, and it's weird that I say that because it's like reclaim, like it's an item that they lost and now they found it, and then it's like they want to hold on to it forever. But it's like if you misplaced it, that's one thing. Like you don't know where you put it, and I'm talking about a human being right now. But for them, it's like an item, right? It like brought them some sort of made them feel a certain way about themselves. Like they treated it as an item, like a man would have like a quote unquote trophy wife. Same thing with this energy here. Like for them to have a child, but they abandoned a child, but now want to come back and reclaim that. It's like an item on the shelf. So with this lack of emotions too, because the Knight of Cups in the reverse is the lack of emotion behind that. It's like, this is not an item. This is like a human being that needs to be loved and nurtured. But where the hell were you? Let me keep going, y'all. Golly. All right, Temperance. So they're feeling that they can find balance if they can get back in this position to where they are able to reclaim this item, this child, this human being. And I mean no disrespect, but I feel like with their lack of emotion, it's an item. It's a something to display to other people that, oh, this is my child, and they're showing off pictures, but emotionally, there's no attachment there. So you can show off the pictures and the relationship and talk about it all you want, but to have the child tell it, they're like, yeah, I know their first and last name, but that's probably about it. Maybe I know their birthday. That's the child talking about their own parent because of the absence. There's no bond, no connection there. And then that Ace of Pentacles, of course the Ace of Pentacles would be here, but I saw that, but I didn't understand the connection until now, but it's going right in line with this because the Ace of Pentacles would be like their get out of jail free card, just like the Sun card. I mean, look, you guys, it's the same symbolism. Like we were already here with look at the symbolisms. Pentacles, world, sun. Those are full circles. But don't believe the hype, is what I'm telling you. This is all about them parading and shaming you for doing your job, being responsible, right? And then them being flighty and taking off and abandoning. But now all of a sudden know that this is their only claim to fame right here. And if it's not a child, then it's something else here that they're feeling that you provide that's going to bring them some sort of resurrection. With the balance card here, even this, and think about it, the sun rising, that's a resurrection from the dead. You're going to bring them back from the dead and allow them to start over in a new life with eyes on the prize, this Ace of Pentacles. You're the come up. Do not fall for this, you guys. Do not fall for this. I don't care how hard times are right now. God will provide. Just always know that. Whoever God is to you, creator, universe, Holy Spirit, you'll be fine. Because you don't need this disruption to come back and turn your world upside down. If it's not happened, it will. And if it has already happened, I hope you learn from the first time and don't allow it to happen a second and third time. Because they're always on the horse, always hoping to come in and offer you something. All right, let's get to the good luck part of this reading because the wheels, we were talking about full circle, but the wheel is in the upright, so we're moving in a positive, a forward direction. So this is the underlying energy of this reading, but we had to get the bad stuff out the way, right? Now let's talk about the good stuff. And it might be here what we can't see with the cards being face down. Let me see what's going on here with this, because the Justice card looks like it's about in the reverse. But let's see why. Oh, look, there's our friend, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's talk about this. I'm going to lay these down just like that, because that's how they were. So I'm going to start here. We're going to work our way to that Justice card, because that's what I'm feeling. All right, so behind it all, right? Because it looks like something's not going in somebody's favor with the Justice card, you know, favoring the reverse. This Six of Pentacles will have to do with distribution, what someone feels should be rightfully theirs, but they're being slighted. Like things like the scales aren't balancing here. Something's not right with the money because it's Pentacles. We can look at it that way. Or either whatever this energy, whoever it's lending itself to, they're feeling like there's an injustice here. So if it has to do with, you know, we look at like prized possessions, you know, if we talk about the Queen of Swords reverse, maybe it's attention. She's not being shown enough attention, right? That Six of Pentacles. Now, that Queen of Swords being reversed, I know she's not being shown attention because she's in the reverse. If she were in the upright, it's like happy wife, happy life. And again, doesn't have to be gender oriented, but these are just sayings that, you know, we know to be true. Because if the head is happy, or the one who controls the emotions in the room, right? They have a way of everything being lovely, flowers, roses, unicorns. But if they're in the reverse, in a position to where, you know, they feel challenged, they could flip that whole thing upside down in a matter of seconds. And that's by way of manipulation. The swords are thoughts. So they already had a plan because they were destined, and they be damned if things don't go their way. So this will have to do with the Ten of Cups. They're still fighting for some sort of ultimate happiness here. But with the Justice card reversed right next to that, they're not going to get it. They can fight all they want to try to be happy. Because in the reverse, the Ten of Cups would mean they weren't pursuing happiness. They could care less about it. It's not coming to them. So they're, you know, just going to sit and deal with the challenges that come along with being unhappy. But in the upright, this Ten of Cups tells me they're still chasing that rainbow regardless. But it's not going to be justified for them, whatever this scenario is here. So they wanted some sort of equal reciprocity, distribution. And it doesn't have to be financial, but the coins do stand for something that is like a prize for them, something that would offer them some sort of come up or gain. But I feel like it just has to do with attention from someone. They're not getting it. And they're not going to get it, but they're still going to strive for it. That's that Queen of Swords reverse energy. So this is someone who is possibly lingering in the background of your person, this Knight of Pentacles, who is also possibly this Knight of Cups reverse, who is wanting to come rejoin their family that they abandoned, right? All right, y'all. I know there's some good news here. Let's go ahead and see if it is right here. It has to be, because the Will card is at the bottom of the deck. That's forward motion. So as far as I can tell you, you know that things are going well for you because they steady studying you because of your good fortune that's on the way. You know why? Because they lost access to that. So they're feeling it. They're feeling that they no longer have that attachment to your energy because it was providing them with some positive reinforcements because, you know, it sucks to be them without any light. You were the light, but they've been cut off from that. So let's see. I'm going to try to do this pancake style. See what's here. What we cannot see coming because literally the cards are face down. All right. I'm just going to do a switch because these mirrored when I flip them over. All right, so this should be, yeah, this should be it. All right, y'all, let's see what's going on here. I hope y'all can see these. I'm gonna scoot them up a little bit. Oh my goodness, my gracious. All right, so the obvious pink elephant, not even, but the Lover's card reverse. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with this. Obviously, there's some sort of breakup. There's some sort of disconnect. Even if these were twin flames, I'll call it, like they were destined to be together, or they've been following each other many lifetimes, and that's why they're so familiar, and that attachment is so crucial and heavy and serious and all of that good stuff. But that's it. In the reverse, is just telling me that that's a done deal. So if you thought that your person was a twin flame or anything like that, I mean, I think the thought of that also is haunting, because it's like, if that's your twin flame and they suck, it's like, that's your only option. That's not true. Of course it's not true. But they'll try to, with their actions and lack of, they'll try to, convince you that they are the one for you. And then you're sitting back like, well, yeah, they're a horrible person, but maybe they are my twin flame. Like, no, that's no. I think not judging anyone, but I feel like you put yourself in some sort of cage with that thought, that mentality. But I'm telling you here with the Lover's card reversed, that is severed. So even if that person were like a karmic connection, like a whatever, a false twin flame, that's being revealed to you. Like, maybe they're not my twin flame after all that I put into this connection. Like, but don't feel silly about it, because obviously it brought you to a better place because of that union. So don't beat yourself up about it. And I can see that also here too with this Page of Pentacles reverse. I mean, obviously that's an offspring, not an offspring like a child, but that would be an offspring of energy from this Knight of Pentacles. But it's in the reverse because they really don't have anything. I told you before, that's a facade. That's that do-over. That's that I've changed, but they really haven't. All they did was change clothes. And then with this Ace of Wands here right under there, there's a new opportunity here. But of course, it's like the energy that I'm feeling is like, don't fall for this. Because energetically, they're always going to see you as a new opportunity. Even though you're the same, well, you're not, that you are the same person. Like, you didn't change. You weren't a miserable person, and you did a lot of people dirty, and then you've changed to this brand new 4-leaf clover. No, that's what they're trying to do, which can't be done. But I'm saying you pretty much maintained who you are, like personality level wise and moral wise and, compassion wise. You're the same person. Principles, all of that good stuff. But so they'll always see you as doing better than them, even though they're not going to admit that to you. But they want to always try to come around and see what they can get. This is a taker. And they'll take little things. It's not like they're going to come and steal the deed to your house, but I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw them. But little things, what little insignificant things can they just come and create some sort of drama real quick and then leave? And then you're sitting there holding the bag, that kind of stuff, because they want to spoil the opportunities that are coming your way. Look at this. This is more opportunist energy here. Look at this page. The pages, you guys. Like, can you just get a life? Where's that Page of Wands at? I think it's back here. Look at all the immature energy here. Of what? I mean, this person just needs to get over themselves, right? And get over you. This Page of Swords reverse is like, I'm going to create drama. Like I just said that. And then the 8 of Pentacles is being super focused, but I feel like it's minding other people's business. It's like them on their phone, just scrolling, trying to see what other people are doing. Like go get a life. And then the 3 of Wands is that expectation card, like always wanting to see, like, okay, who can I harass today? Who's going to come my way so I don't even have to take the effort to try to go find them? Yeah. You guys, please stay away from this person. Please. Please keep your family protected and safe. Do what you got to do. Right? Please. But I know y'all are my tribe, so I know y'all are smarter than this. because we've been through too much to fall for the okie doke again. Oh man, Spirit, can you clarify any of these energies if you would like to? Look, before I even ask, thank you, Spirit, because you already knew. You already know the vibe, Spirit. False person right over the Lover's card reverse. You guys, please don't fall for the tricks of the enemy. Let's see what else we got. Bottom of the deck, bad health. Boop. Woo. You're the hospital. They want to come to you for some healing. Look, main male. What else we got? Change. You guys have a wonderful day. I am out of here.